colors on that page. So you can pick out the color you want. Okay, so if you want this color, or that color, or my wife's color there. You come down the chart, like this here, you come down the chart, or it's printed like this here. Find the one you want, and then you click on it, and in the box, it'll give you the number. So, say 25500, or it'll say FF00. So you don't have to calculate it all yourself. But if you're the engineer designing it, like what we're doing, what we call makers, where you're actually, a lot of people actually make their own, then all this you really do need to know. And it depends on who wrote the program. If you want to use somebody's program and they wrote it against the hexadecimal system, you'll have to put it in. But I say it's not hard. You get the app through your phone and you figure out what you want, and then you just say, I want 255 in hexadecimal. It'll come up with FF. F255 is FF. So yeah, F is what? 16. You got to calculate. What's 16 times 16?
Yeah. 16 times 16.
Many of you might have guessed it already if you're tracking fairly well what I'm saying.
256.
Huh?
256.
256.
16 times 16.
That's right. I said 0 to 255. So that's what the engineers or the designers are using. And that is FF. 16, 16. FF. Okay? Now the big thing comes up, this is where the trick comes in, is why is it 256? Erica, you should.
That's the computer
Huh?
adding to one digit.
Right. I said we're working with 255.
So you get the trick.
Because again, our math system starts with 1. The minute
Oh, yeah,
you start
'cause it's
talking on a
0.
computer, you gotta lock 1 off.
So it's actually.
So it's 255.
I get
It's
it.
not too tricky, you know, it's like the old rules of grammar. I before E except after
C.
what?
Except after C or when.
I
it's
before
kinda
E
like
except
A,
after
as
C.
a neighbor away.
So you have all kinds of rules, and you have some exceptions to the rule. Okay, any other questions? That was a good question, Sam. How do you make it practical, basically, is what she's saying. So if you are there, and what we're gonna do now, you just wanna make some red, white, blue pancakes. You know, I don't wanna go through all that calculation if I don't have to. But to some extent, if you're in the world of really getting on top of where technology is, you're going to have to. And what I'm getting at is really not that hard. Most people can count up to 9, and they can go 8. All you have to know is you stop at F. And then it repeats over and over and over. But you don't want to repeat it, so you get a calculator. So if I put in the calculator, I want FF, it's going to tell me 255. That's all there is to it. Or if I want 1026, I put in 1026 and it's going to tell me what it is. But these numbers are going to look very strange to you because the number could be A, O, D, F, and so on. So, but that's a system. See you. Thanks for coming. Okay. Let's move on to the practical part. So hopefully you got some notes and we can start working with it. So last week, as I said, Erica, a friend here, took this out of the box. So once you get it out of the box, that's called an unboxing. So if you buy anything today, most things are not going to come that you can take it out and use it. It's just not the way technology comes. So you're going to have to do what is called an unboxing. You can get on YouTube, and there's hundreds of people around the world like us who will do an unboxing. So you know what that's for. you last week that this comes in the top box, and you might think nothing there is important. I said everything there is important, so don't lose it. And make sure that when you read the book, you've got the thing that you need. These little things are important. These are important. So they're there, but the bottom line is, it's not very good at telling you what they're at. And today, based on the price of books, Erica just showed me her book on biology for college this year's CTC course in biology. The book is this thick and it's $250. So the companies aren't going to give you a book worth $250 when you buy a printer for $250. So what they make you do is get online and print out. Or you don't have money to print it. Sometimes it's tough if you like print. You can put it on your iPad or computer and read it. But all the instructions from now on for almost everything you buy in the world, including your phones, so my watch, will all come as a PDF file. And the problem is that a lot of this is coming from China. They don't always speak American English. For example, Roy can tell you, went to order some Mexican food Saturday night. Mexican runs the restaurant. Well, if you grow up in Mexico, come to the United States, or like a lot of Koreans and Chileans, their English is not the same as ours. And as you move around the world, that's true. If you look at it, set up a computer or set up these, it'll ask you, English, you want English, or you want American English, or Spanish, you want Latin American Spanish, or you want Spanish from Spain. They're a little different. So the bottom line is that some of that's hard to print. So the best thing is go to a video on YouTube and look up an unboxing. You can find almost anything unboxed. And these people, a lot of them do it for a career. They get these things from the company free to say how good it is, or how bad it is. Some of them will be very truthful and tell you it's no good. So. Okay, Erica, you ready?